hold on. Why do these type of advertisements exist?
When you tap into these
Where
deep
you
and
draw it?
previously
I don't
unknown
know.
No, no,
female
no, no, no.
desires
That
with
is
this
not what I'm
one
talking
easy
about.
trick, you'll usually just sit
listen.
back, relax, and watch as that girl you want chases you right into your bedroom. So, some
What?
of the where
But
This is
hold
a
on.
30
Are you?
minute. This is a 30-minute advertisement based upon psychology and how to make anyone fall in love with you if they're a woman. First of all, this is ridiculous. Second of all, they earlier said zero chance of rejection and then said later, It's so low that you'll be rejected. It's never failed on me." And that the women are chasing after this guy. The beginning of this advertisement started off with a woman going, "This guy, he totally got me seduced." But I was like way out of his
So he's
league,
like,
so I rejected him. So
this
basically,
is
the
how you become a
first,
Casanova, guys. Check out my 30-minute ad.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Why do these ads exist? There was another one before. I have it on YouTube. It's the FX mode scam. You saw that one, right?
Maybe.
It's pretty recent.
fine without men feminists are now trying to claim that this trick is deceptive.
Not only that, but this ad is clearly trying to appeal to the newer generation as well as the logical side of humans. You know, it's talking about woke people, how they're stupid, uh, beta males.
Beta. What was that one video? That one guy.
Why is this trying to appeal to the people who are logical enough to laugh in the face of it? You are not going to get customers by alienating the customers you want.
Manipulative
I'm
and can
trying to
cause
think.
serious
What was
effects on
that one guy who had that video of like Sigma males? That's what he called it. He had like a 3D tiger in his intro. And he was like, "This is why Sigma males are the best." It was the cheesiest shit I'd ever seen in my life. I love that video so much.
person's
It's so
decision-making abilities.
stupid.
And of course, these are the same women who have been trying to keep men down for the last 20 years.
What the fuck are you talking about? 20 years ago, women didn't even give a shit if you catcalled them.
You know what I say to that? Makeup is manipulative.
What?
Oh wait, to who?
Implants are deceptive. And when a woman shoved them in my
What?
This guy.
What even?
face after I used this technique on her, it had serious effects on my decision-making abilities. So listen, if you're a perv, or if you're going to use this to cheat on a girl, or if you want to hurt women, then please don't keep watching right now. But if
Why? Oh my god, this is stupid as fuck.
you're a good guy,
Wait,
who
hold on.
just
Here's my
wants an
question.
What?
Here's my question. So you want like every woman to flock to you, but at the same time you don't want people to use this video for cheating? What? Make up your mind.
advantage over every other guy who's hitting up the hotties, then I'm willing to share this
What
trick.
other guys? Genuinely, what other guys?
That one guy who's hiding behind a tree like a stalker.
Yeah, maybe that guy. Yeah, she totally cares about that dude.
Trick with you.
Yeah.
I first learned about it after meeting my mentor, Dr. David T. He's
David
he
T.
He looks like the kind of guy who would hit up with the lady. So dumb. Why are we watching this?
Let's look at who David T is. David T is an American composer and drummer known for his orchestral and operative works. David Tyrone Walker is an American guitarist. None of them.
David T's Camaro and Firebird.
This guy's mentor is not David T. I don't. Who does this guy think he's fooling?
You got a stock photo of like some fancy
skinny little
businessman,
science
and then
geek
gave
who
him a
lives in
random
Singapore.
name.
He's Asian, about 5'7".
Asian.
But when I saw what this man
He
could
does
do,
not.
Dude, do you look at what you're drawing? Asians do not have these beards, bro. Asians don't
Yeah.
you wear this type of hairstyle. This dude's ears are as large as mine. His eyebrows start off odd. His eyes, way too large. His nose, also large. This guy is not
do with
Asian.
women. And when I saw what women desperately wanted to do with this,
This guy's probably Arabic. Yo,
Can I just say,
Zero, what
some-
do you think, what nationality do you think this guy is?
I don't know. I feel like he'd be like anything but fucking Asian.
Oh, wait, Zero? What happened to Zero?
I don't know. He's gone. Also, I love how look at his face, and then look at the faces of the other characters he's drawing.
Dude, they can't get enough of him. He's just like cheekily smiling at the camera.
Yeah, he's like not. He's like it's weird. It's like a different. Like they drew over his. Like they drew a weirdly realistic version of his face, and then like cartoony women around him. It's
Hey,
weird.
hey Zero, what nationality is this man?
Yes. Yes.
What is his nationality?
What?
Because I assume he looks like people near your area. I'm just being real.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all.
It looks like a turd.
He looks like a turd.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, you're right, but I mean, okay.
I assure you, people of my area not look like it.
All right, good.
I
He
knew
looks
I
like the
needed to
type of guy to like go on like Instagram or something and post videos of him working out, being like, "Oh man, I love building my path in life." Like that type of guy.
I like how this guy just introduces this character for like a full 15 seconds, and we've already deconstructed him.
Yeah. He just said his name and like three
Dave.
facts about him, and we just
David.
You little fucker.
Hey, I'm
You know
recording.
your shit.
I'm recording. That's fucking David Forged.
I'm sorry.
Forged, just watch the live that I'm doing right now.
Okay, what is this?
Okay,
it's
so
a 30-minute ad.
Oh, it's George Carlin. Oh, wait, what's this ad for?
Yeah, this is why
It's
I'm
George
recording.
Carlin.
a secret. The reason I sought David out is a little bit embarrassing. You see, the love of my life, a girl I treated like a princess,
They
and
go, what?
So, wait, hold on. So you're telling
Good
me the
lord.
entire reason that you got into contact with this Mr. David T was because you were a fucking simp?
He's simping.
Simping.
planned on marrying. She
This
crushed
Simping doesn't
this
pay.
guy does not have the money to buy a ring. I don't know why he's dreaming of
my
one.
heart and made me
His
look
hand
like
looks
a pathetic
weird.
little chump. My girl, Ashley, worked at Applebee's with
Your girl, you weren't even dating this woman, judging by what you're talking about.
and one night
He already
after
wants
we
to
had
get a
finished,
ring?
I walked in on her and my boss Randy.
She was working at Applebee's and you walked in on her. No shit.
She cheated on you with your boss at Applebee's?
Bruh.
Wait, they weren't even together and they were... Wait, what? I'm confused. They weren't even together?
I don't
I
think,
think
so.
they were. I think they were together. He was like, "Oh, I treated her like a princess. I was gonna marry her, and then I caught her cheating on me with my boss at Applebee's."
Getting it on.
Did they
we're
even
off
have an
the
established relationship?
I have no idea.
street for a tube.
I wasn't here from the start of the ad.
What is that?
Yeah, but he's only just brought her up 30 seconds ago. You were
Wait,
here when
hold
she
on.
was brought up.
Wait, they're doing this in the fucking kitchen at Applebee's. Look at the
Based.
pot.
Yes.
First peered through the kitchen doors.
Trust me, it'll get worse. It'll
you're
get
doing
worse.
it in public as well.
In
Anyone
the
can
middle
see
of
this.
work at Applebee's. How are no other chef staff seeing this?
I think I've like might have seen ads like this somewhere.
Yeah,
I just don't
they're
remember.
popping up now. There was one with FX Mode, which is basically a foreign exchange scammer trying to get you to buy a $295 per month bullshit deal.
Also,
Oh god.
I like George Carlin.
Yeah,
couldn't
George Carlin's
believe what I
funny.
saw.
I was watching
looked like
the video,
something out of a
and then
movie.
this ad popped
I
up.
had no idea she was that dirty.
What?
What hurt the most is that before she turned around and noticed me, I could tell she was really enjoying it.
No shit. Why else is she cheating on you?
Did you know that the majority of the fans that like NTR and cheating porn are women?
Yeah.
She was
I wouldn't be
making
surprised.
I mean, the people who stereotypically like rape fics and shit are also women, so.
Yeah.
noises.
H.
Like, I mean,
I don't know what's up with that.
Redo of a Healer was made by a woman.
Yeah.
Shield Hero was made by one too, I think.
Probably.
Although that didn't actually involve any real rape.
Yeah, Shield
That
Hero.
was
Shield Hero is better than Redo.
well, yeah.
Never made with me. And when Ashley finally did turn around and saw me, she gasped. They both looked at me for a second, startled, until my boss finally yelled, "Bro, what are you looking at? Get out of here!"
I still can't get over the fact that of all the people you could cheat on your boyfriend with, you pick the boss of Applebee's.
And you do it
Like-
inside Applebee's?
You do it in the kitchen in the middle of the workday.
Very logical.
Hmm.
I remember mumbling, "Ashley." And all she had to say for herself was, "Mike, what the fuck?"
Yeah, she didn't even give a shit. She wasn't even dating you. No one who dates people goes, "What the fuck?" when you catch them cheating. What?
And then he went right back at it, like I wasn't even there.
Okay, so you were just friends. Okay.
I was crushed. And like the little wuss bag that I was, I walked out of that kitchen with my head down without saying another word.
This guy is
Needless to
annoying the
say-
shit out of me.
Yeah.
Ashley and I were done. And as much as that moment stung like a punch to the gut,
How did all of these fragments break? Look at it. There are no broken pieces. It just has cracks.
the worst part was being single. I didn't
What's that? Hey, wait, zombie? Is that Zombie Stories beta I'm hearing?
The
hook
worst.
up with another girl for 2 years, 7 months, and 13
Sorry about that.
days.
I don't know why I'm having a mic echo on my
This
end.
dude's so simpy.
Okay.
This dude simps so hard he knows the exact day he was cheated on. and
So
knows how long ago it was. God damn.
It's been exactly 2 years, 7 months, and 65 days since Ashley cheated on me with my boss at Applebee's.
Unironically went free.
I've never been the same since.
We live in a society.
We live in a society. And then I
After
learned
that
this technique
awful-
from David T. Chad.
Who he?
We live in a soy society.
A soy boy society.
Yes, I was counting. You
Yes,
see,
I was
was
counting.
doing what I thought single men were supposed to do. I'd hit up dozens of women on Tinder.
What?
That was your first mistake.
Yeah.
Your first
Trying
mistake
to
was
get them
downloading
to-
Tinder.
Look at his
Mm.
phone too. What does he think he's gonna get with this?
Pay attention to me. Occasionally, some girl would message me back, and after what seemed like 8
Dude has the box phone. The Game
Was
Boy.
that Game
Game
Boy?
Boy,
Yeah.
the phone.
He modded a Game Boy to be an iPhone.
ages, I'd actually
Bruh.
How many hoes this dude expected to be picking up? He ain't picking up any with this shit.
had a date with a girl, but it always ended the same way.
What's a girl?
Either she'd ghost me, or she'd tell me, "Let's just be friends."
Why,
What?
dude,
no,
why
one
are
in,
you?
no one in Twitter is gonna say, "Let's just be friends."
I think he said
Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah, Tinder, not Twitter.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, both are
The-
pretty much the same.
I like to think this guy's full of shit because
He is.
like
He
because
is
because,
full
because
of shit.
I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect someone on Tinder to say let's be friends
Yeah.
Like Ford.
because
This
you don't go on.
This
What?
is an advertisement for a psychological, subconscious way to seduce any woman.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'd like to point out
Sounds-
we
sounds
are 7 minutes into this 30-minute ad, and he has not said anything about this technique.
Well, yeah,
Don't worry, he'll never say it.
He'll never
Like, all
say
he-
it.
always got his like backstory on why his girlfriend cheating on him with at fucking Applebee's, and then like just like a 3-minute gush session about how this technique totally works, guys.
Hey, listen.
It'll get worse. It'll
I
get
know
worse.
what sex is.
Okay.
But I
So I
won't
wasn't-
tell you.
That into. And it really sucked because I knew that if the right girl gave me a chance, I'd be great.
You sound
Bro,
like
this
the
is
most like the
this
biggest
is why
fucking-
you're not getting women. Here's why you're not getting girls, bro. You are so self-absorbed.
Nice people don't go around saying they're nice people. Like, oh, dude, if I had a girl, I would treat her. That's literally like something a Reddit nice guy would say. Like, oh, dude, girl,
I mean,
you get with, if you break up with your boyfriend, get with me, I'll treat you better.
He did say he treated
Well,
his
Reddit.
girl,
Reddit woman.
quote unquote, his girl, like a princess. What
My
do you
girl
expect?
cheated on me at Applebee's. I treated her like a princess.
Malay.
But don't worry, girl. I'll treat you the same. What? You're taken?
Yeah, maybe these ads are like directed towards dudes like that, where it's like
Maybe.
I got to a
Malaysia.
point where for about a
Yeah, but earlier on, it directly insults them by calling them beta males and shit.
Also, I'd like to point out, is he like playing a game or something? Because that controller looks so weird.
year.
It's a raw.
No. So you don't unironically say
Fine.
beta male in
and spent
public. That's
most of my
it's
days
fucking
watching
spurgy.
movies and playing.
Bro, look, he has a rock for a controller.
He's literally just tapping his thumbs on the rock, like, oh, keep living
On
your
my lonely
life.
nights.
Whoa, bro! Is that the new Ice Stone?
Spent on tube sites until one night. I don't know what got
Whoa,
into me,
bro! Is that the new
it
Ice
kinda
Stone?
struck me. I was addicted
You know?
to these tube sites.
He was addicted to these tube sites. This does not bode well for your self-esteem.
And I knew
Then
That-
I
that-
just go on OnlyFans.
He opens up his OnlyFans, gets like 0 followers for 3 years, is broke, homeless, living on
And
the
then all the
street.
girls. Then all the girls flock to my OnlyFans. all my ex-worker girls from Applebee's. My boss even.
All the customers too.
time to start. meeting
Imagine
some
working
real-
out just to get girls to like you. That's simpy behavior.
Work out just to
Yep.
get healthy. Don't care about the woman. The women don't care about how jacked you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean other dudes like to see a jacked dude. Like they're like, hey, bro, I respect that.
Yeah, that's exactly why you should be working out. You got to get the respect of your fellow bros.
Yeah, bros before hoes.
women.
Yeah, but male friendships are gay. Didn't you know that?
That's
Well,
exactly why we have
friendships
them.
are gay. Girls like
Well,
penis.
like,
That's gay.
well, yeah, I was saying that as a joke because you know, how, like, there's like people that unironically believe male friendships are homosexual.
Dude, there
Are
are
you
people who
serious?
think that like wiping your butt is gay.
It is. It is kind of gay, bro. You wanna know why?
Hey, what? Why?
Who wipes their ass? Get a bidet.
Get a bro
God.
gay.
God, when he puts the male G spot up the butt and then makes it a sin to be gay.
Hold on.
Dude, there's a fat ass Robin like sitting.
All right, I fixed my
Ranch
headset.
outside.
All right, let's continue this advertisement.
Maybe you
Oh,
can
big
relate to
brain.
what I felt that night. And on some level,
God,
you
when
know
he
that it's
Looks
time
so
to get
dumb.
offline. So here's what I did.
God, when he
I
puts
searched
the
every
male
corner of
G
the
spot in the
internet for
rectum and then
someone
makes it a sin to be gay.
who could teach me how to make a woman want me
This dude started engaging in YouTube content.
without being
Look at the girl with the fringe. Look at how stupid her face. No, the girl next to her. What is up with her face?
Bro, her eyes.
What kind
Oh,
of shit did men say to make her make that face?
Her eyes are on different continents.
She's so dumb.
Her forehead bigger than the globe.
She's Earth incarnate.
Good riddance.
Bro, she sees exactly like what was the animal in Gravity Falls that they were like, if you are straight in front of it, it can't see you because its eyes are on.
The
a sucker and
funny.
paying for it. And by the time I stumbled upon Dr. David's website,
Dr. David's website. He has a fucking website.
Oh my.
Is it the
Oh my-
designersystem.net?
Yeah.
I was pretty desperate
Desperate, no shit.
because I had gotten scammed out of hundreds of hard-earned dollars.
Why do you continue to scam yourself?
His eyes. Okay, I know I keep repeating the art, but
Oh, look at his
this
mouth.
fucking
This dude
his
looking like
eyes.
grandma.
His eyes are so close together. It's
These
never
are not
consistent.
even the same eye. Look at it. Look at the drawing, the design.
Oh yeah.
This eye is curved upwards. This one's curved down. No, this one's a
Oh my
slant.
That looks fucking stupid.
This dude's ear, this ear here is 3 times the size of this one.
Oh, look at the top of his head.
Buying stupid pickup products by so-called dating experts. These guys would promise the world, but their products always sucked.
Like yours? I didn't know. Look, you die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. That's this guy's entire sob
Yeah,
story.
yeah. You know, old comics are like man becomes villain by being thrown into a vat of acid. Nowadays, man becomes villain by being thrown into a society.
Man becomes villain for becoming a simp.
Man becomes villain because somebody stole his watermelon.
It's Simp Man. He's poisoned the water supply with his stupid fucking website.
You need to go
I'm not
into your Lego helicopter to save the people.
He's poisoned
David's
the
advice
water
seemed
supply
different.
with the desire system.
And when I saw he'd been featured
Bro, he didn't even update his mouth. What are you doing? What is that chin? Look at his nose.
Look at the top of his head.
This dude landed face first in the pavement and hasn't been fixed since. Look at his chin.
And he looks like he fell face first into wet cement and it dried, and then they had to rip his face out, and that's what it came out as.
No. That would have muscles showing through. This dude ain't got no muscles. Look at all these artificial muscles. This dude's forearm's so skinny.
dozens of media outlets.
Oh, look at the
I thought
top of
maybe,
his head.
just maybe, this guy is legit.
What?
So I started emailing him.
Oh, there you
No,
go.
Maybe.
no.
Maybe
No.
this guy is legit here.
They always draw him like hyper
Started giving me
realistic.
advice here and there, and 3 weeks later,
I can
Would
okay.
you ever trust this happy merchant here? This dude
can
looks
understand-
Jewish. And
I can understand
ironically.
drawing him right. I can understand drawing him realistic the first time. Why do you like keep having to draw him like weirdly realistic? Like you traced over the drawing and then slightly edited it so it looks like he's talking. Why does his eyes look so weird? One of them is
What? This dude looks like the common Jewish little merchant guy in those memes, except his nose isn't that large.
Da, 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 da,
No idea if
da,
that's
da, da,
copyrighted
da, da.
forged.
Oh, sorry.
David sent me an
Is
email
it?
announcing he
No,
was
no.
holding an exclusive girls' door seminar in Hollywood.
Exclusive seminar in Hollywood, and let me guess, you somehow had enough funds to travel to Hollywood and get into his seminar.
For the first
Sounds
time
pretty
ever,
cringe.
he planned on unveiling a brand new technique to 15 guys willing to shell out.
How come I've never heard of this man? What is his name? David T?
I'll tell you why you never heard of him because he's not real.
I'm gonna search up David T. Hollywood's Desire System.
You will never be a woman.
Desire System, Dr. David Tien, How to Attract Girls. This dude's really talking about himself!
Oh my god. I love how wait, if he's talking about himself, that means he's sucking his own dick really hard. He's like, he's such a professional. He knows what he's talking about. This guy's legit.
This guy's legit, bro.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Okay, welcome.
Let's go to Doc David's video. All right.
Okay.
You'll see
Welcome.
this.
Today we have a very special program for you, and it's dealing with a big problem.
Why is
What's
this
the
only
biggest
coming from
problem?
one ear?
This is a problem that everybody, no
Oh,
matter
I
how
thought it
good
was
you
my
are
headphone
with
being
women,
broken.
faces,
No.
and it's that.
This dude only plays his videos in mono and at 240p. What the
Bruh.
fuck?
When does this video come out?
This video came out in 2018. Wait.
Oh my.
There's a 2013 version right here, and it's part 2.
Oh my god.
Part 2 is older than part 1.
Okay, so that demonstration was showing you two different versions. There's a beginner's version.
If this came out in 2013, that explains why it looks like it was filmed on a potato.
How am I supposed to trust this man? This man is not trustworthy. Look at his studio. Dude's having an iMac. Actually,
Also,
no,
I'd like to point out,
that's a Dell. That's a Dell tooth. That's a okay.
he is Asian, I'm pretty sure. But what was that drawing in the ad?
That drawing
It doesn't
does
look
not-
like him.
Yeah, Dr. David Tien.
By the way, Nick,
Yeah.
on zombie stories, it's times 2 XP and times 2 blocks, like money or something,
Bro,
whatever the fuck it is.
Look at this shitty ass website.
He has PhD in his fucking name and his website. He's got a YouTube channel.
DavidTienPhD.com.
Characters forged in the crucible. Remember that one, like, 10 minutes ago when I said this is the guy who would be like, oh man, I love building my own career and my path in life. This is literally what I was saying.
Is this David Tien? Is this really him? Aura
Pretty
University.
For nearly 80 years, a
Pretty
groundbreaking
cringe.
Harvard study
Okay, no, so these are not the same people. Okay, that's good to hear.
tracked the lives
Sounds
of over
cringe.
2,000 people to
How the fuck did they draw this guy like this? This.
I don't know what to, I don't know what to tell you,
Nice.
man.
That looks like. What?
Oh, look at the top of his head.
How do you mess up this dude's drawing so bad?
His jaw is too square. Like, he doesn't
Look at how
look-
angular this dude's chin is,
It
and then
looks
check
horrible.
this dude's round. Fucking
It looks like he was an accident.
Goddamn David Tien.
Not that he was a victim of an
Wait,
accident.
Director of
He was
Aura
the
Transformation,
accident
He is the
himself.
uniquely
accident.
qualified international specialist in human behavior, emotional and social intelligence, masculinity, relationships, and a global educator, researcher, philosopher, and author. Man,
We
this
don't make
dude's-
mistakes. We just make happy accidents.
We're
Like this guy.
reaching cringe
Mostly.
levels that shouldn't even be humanly possible.
Okay, as
Wait.
seen on AXN, TVB, Time Out Singapore, IS, Psychology Today, CNN, ABC, and Class 95 FM.
Hang on. Scroll back down. The Man Up Show, episode 247?
Bruh.
Why, David? About David. Is your
David, why you do this?
as an internet top personal development.
Well, there's the image they shittily traced.
That does not look like that guy whatsoever. He educates
kinda-
and empowers people to attain social intelligence, competence, and can fight for success and happiness. He has set up a series of solutions.
Happiness? Cringe.
Lived in several countries, including Singapore, where he became a tenure-track professor. This dude was not a doctor in Singapore.
He has
And then
PhD in his name and his website URL. He's got to be a doctor.
Asian philosophy, moral psychology, philosophical psychology, the philosophy of religion and ethics. He has a PhD and 2 master's degree from the University of Michigan and a master's university from the University of Toronto.
How many times is this guy going to tell us that he has a PhD?
I have no idea.
I have a PhD. Mm-hmm. You get him, girl.
Yeah, hashtag yes.
Connect with David Tian here. His
got a
website.
Twitter.
He just links me
Wait.
to his website that I'm already
He
on.
has, he has Spotify? He has a Spotify?
Let's go look at his iTunes.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he had one.
He has a Spotify and iHeartRadio. What is a Stitcher? A SoundCloud.
Facebook group.
Oh, check out my SoundCloud.
Imagine if he had like a MySpace. He was just like, he's on like every website ever.
Oh, check out my
Scientific proof. Let's look at the scientific proof from David Tian, PhD.
check out my SoundCloud.
How to be a sexually attractive Asian man. The Asian Man's
What?
Manifesto.
The Asian
Brown
man.
woman.
Something about that sounds wrong. Like I feel like a racist just by reading that.
New studies by this is an article by this man. Major new studies show male attractiveness can be developed through David Tian, my online courses in social confidence, dating skills, and conversational skills.
I'm about to kill myself.
According to a recent study published in the top-tier journal for personality.
I'm going to poop your pants.
How does this guy link something no one can read?
I don't know, man.
Why does it cost $7 to read this for 2 days?
I don't know.
Ah.
It costs $50 to download the PDF.
Also, why is Zombie Story so laggy? Like, why? I feel arguably laggier even with the Ethernet.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's because of the
zombies.
router.
Yeah, I mean, they probably wants me to put it closer, but then I wouldn't be able to use the Ethernet.
Well, I mean, you don't
Like-
need the internet when your internet's already garbage.
Yeah, I know, but the Ethernet helps reduce like loss, as you said, right? Or
Yeah, but it's such a minuscule amount that you're going to be losing it depending on how good your Wi-Fi signal is. And given how shit the router is, you're probably not going to get anything more than 75 Mbps. You don't need a gigabit connection.
yeah, okay.
Okay. Whose practice has been registered in Singapore since 2010 is a therapist and life coach now. Really?
Ooh, he's all sorts of things.
The life coach. Why is this so funny?
As
Yeah,
reported,
this-
the researchers found that the men who received David Tian's videos trainings were rated by the 235 women as more attractive, higher social confidence, greater romantic desirability, higher social status, and greater social dominance. I'm
Did-
sorry,
did they
what?
forget- Did they forget to check if they were paid actors?
Yeah,
Oh yes, I came into a room posing confidently in front of paid
they
actors.
were rated by we forgot to mention that 150 of the 235 women were all actors, and we paid them to say it.
Exactly.
What women are gonna?
150 is probably too little.
What women are gonna go? Yeah, he was totally more attractive. He had higher social confidence. His
He had
romantic
he-
desirability was greater
He had
than
the
before.
best social dominance I've ever seen ever in a guy. Like, who says that?
Oh.
Like, I'm so fucking moist.
Oh my god, Becky, he had such high social status. Oh my
What?
No- nobody-
How do they gain
Alright,
higher social status? That's not determined by how you act.
god. Oh yes, I watched these videos and I ascended to godhood.
Oh yes, I am a noble of the country of Madafucking Gascar. Compared to these peasants, I am above them.
I am now the president of the United States because of this video.
I have a time machine.
Hidden X factor in attracting women by this dude's own YouTube channel.
Buy my shit, and women will probably like you.
Oh my god.
I don't even consider myself that good of a person or even remotely attractive. But at least I'm not a spurg like this dude.
At least you're not this guy.
At least I have a woman unlike this dude. This dude probably going around throwing his techniques on women who go, "Matt, why the fuck are you doing
And
this
the-
to me?"
Yeah, and then they're like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's contact this man. I am Jonathan Joestar.
Why
Like-
do you always say Jonathan Joestar?
Yeah, like the women are like, "Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? What does based mean?"
What does based mean? What
How
does
can we
cat
help?
mean?
What
What
does
does red
based
pill?
mean? Why are you? What does based mean? What does kek mean? Why is my piss yellow?
I need these questions answered because this girl I'm dating is asking me this.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
I can't.
Oh hey Zero. Yo Zero, you got
Oh,
a question
yeah.
you want to ask this guy? Yeah,
What?
you have a question you want to ask David Tien, the master of seducing women?
Nope.
My seduction technique is I fucking beat the shit out of them. Wait, no, don't actually think I believe that.
Can you ask him like, what if the person I'm trying to seduce is my mother?
Wait, no, wait a second.
What if the person I'm trying to seduce is my mom?
Will it still work?
Jonathan
Mom.
Joestar, the true Dio man at gmail.com.
What the fuck? Why does my ping keep spiking?
Thank you for your
Mhm.
message. It has been sent.
Oh, lovely.
This dude has a fucking website where he strokes his own ego.
I'm trying to figure out what is on that iTunes or that Spotify. What does he put like
How-
motivational like?
Why are some women promiscuous? Let's ask this guy
Why
who's
are
not a woman.
Asians so attractive?
And all he does is literally show 3 videos. Okay. Look, I want
What if-
text. I don't. How to
to
impress
date
an
multiple
intelligent
women? Wait, hold on. So
Ah,
okay, wait.
Women are unintelligent.
Remember in the ad when it said if you're gonna use this to cheat, don't just stop watching? He has an article on his website saying how to date multiple women.
Yeah.
About
That's
5,000
kind of cringe too.
technique was called the desire system, and
Of
David
her
claimed it was
face.
simple but revolutionary.
Being a two-timer
different
is
from
cringe.
anything else out there.
Dedicating
Looks like an alien like pretending to be a human. Like they've almost
literally
mastered the
looks-
disguise, but
She
they haven't quite
looks
got
like
there.
those one of those animation like old time cartoon characters who was like the secretary. Look at her eyes though, cross-eyed as fuck. She does not pay attention to what's in front of her.
Alright, I hate this lag so much, it's so fucking stupid. It's actually worse, because sometimes, like, the zombies I'm killing,
Alright,
I
back.
shoot them in the head, like, 3 times. Even though everything's moving normally, I shoot them 3 times in the head, and they still don't die. Like, they don't- it's like they're not taking damage.
Yeah,
That sounds like a shit problem, bro, but I have no idea how to fix that.
T came over and slapped my slapped my computer and it closed Discord because I wasn't managing.
Who?
Also, Zombie Tower on hard is kind of difficult if you're playing solo, because there's no ammo.
There's 0 ammo, which is I actually beat it before, but like you need support if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Worked to make a girl chase you. You'll
If you get to the
didn't-
first boss, you can get ammo. The first boss has ammo. The second boss has ammo.
Eyes are fucking cross-eyed.
see
Yeah, I
video
told
footage
you
of
that.
it in action in just a minute. So I said, screw it.
Finally,
Even
my
though that's
sniper's
more
level
money than I
17.
make
I get the revolver now!
This guy just said I said screw it and then drew his mentor.
In 4 months, I'll just put it on the credit card. After all, he was offering a full refund if the technique wasn't everything he claimed and more.
I don't. Is he? I, hold on. Free refund. He's not offering shit. What is he talking about?
Look
It's
at this guy's face.
it's a scam. It's that simple.
When I got to Los Angeles, I was the first guy to arrive at Dr. David's bachelor pad.
And probably the only.
So I was lucky enough to have a little alone time with him. When I walked in,
Ooh.
Also, Los Angeles. I thought this was Hollywood. Is Hollywood in Los
Wait.
Angeles?
Now wait a fucking minute. Wait a second.
Hold up.
So this guy
Also, look
just
at-
changes the
Also, look at
location.
this.
No wonder no one else found it.
Yeah, I'm in freaking
he was sitting on a red couch, surrounded by a group of
How this guy is a completely different character from David Tien, the earlier
tell me
drones.
it's gonna be like he's sitting on like a velvet throne surrounded by girls.
What's a
Don't tell
girl?
me.
I mean, he
I don't know what
obviously
it
is. Look at that hand. Look at that hair.
3 women that weren't wearing all that much.
Oh.
One
What
woman
is woman?
was serving him food. Another one was washing his dishes in the kitchen. And one of them was actually giving him a foot massage. As David casually greeted me, I looked at the guy in awe. I'd never seen anything like this before.
Wait, so we've confirmed this is just this said David T's fan fiction. That's all this ad is. He made this himself. So this is
No,
literally a fan fiction. I was
This is
surrounded
probably
by-
made by that guy, this guy, yes, but the guy who's speaking it is not David Tien.
No, I know that, but I just like how he probably like wrote this or something, and he's
Yeah.
like, I was sitting on a couch, yeah, and I was surrounded by girls, and one of them was in the fucking kitchen doing my dishes, because fuck women, they need to be in the kitchen, and then one of them was giving me a foot massage
Yeah, like what the hell?
in Los Angeles, freaking Hollywood, Los Angeles, California.
Where is Hollywood? Isn't
Where the
Hollywood in
fuck-
California?
Yes.
Where's Los Angeles?
Mm.
Los Angeles is in? Oh, it's in California.
Alright, where's Hollywood in California?
That felt good.
Okay, it is. Never mind.
Okay.
We're fine. Hollywood is a neighborhood in
Fine.
the central region
Good.
of Los Angeles.
Good. But why the fuck did this guy say Los Angeles instead of Hollywood? This is... Okay.
So I asked him flat out what his secret was.
Yeah, like he's gonna tell
What
you.
are your secrets?
Yeah, you know, they still haven't told us what it was.
And
Yeah.
he didn't talk about good looks or fashion. He talked about cold, hard neuroscience.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
but
have a
y-
degree in that. What are you talking about? Let's look at David Tien, PhD. Let's look at what his degrees are. He has
Agent Hitler, FBI.
he has a degree in philosophy, and psychology. He does not have a
Agent-
degree in neuroscience. Where the fuck did he? What?
That penetrates a woman's emotions. And he taught me a trick,
Penetrates her
a trick
emotions.
based on a brand new
That's
psychological
kind
discovery
of it's kind of creepy actually.
Dude.
called emotional contagion. A trick that makes almost any girl feel intense desire for you on command and
Didn't ask.
That's literally called mind control. This is
Yeah.
this is pseudo-science. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like this.
causes her
I
don't
to
like-
start chasing
I do not
you
like where this
right
is
away.
going.
That's right. Instantly. That's what
Sounds like something
emotional
out of a hentai plot.
contagion did
Yeah.
for me. And that's what it can do for you. Because Dr. David's research proved that your emotions, even your most powerful emotions, like arousal, desire, and love,
Okay, arousal
Didn't
is
ask.
not an emotion.
Yeah, arousal. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Arousal's a state of being. It's not an emotion, though.
It's a way of life, dude.
It's a way of life.
Arousal is simply just going, yeah, I'm horny. Horny is not an emotion. I don't think so. It's just lust. Arousal.
Go to horny jail.
Arousal
Go to
is
horny
not
jail.
an emotion, though. I don't know
Horny
what this
jail.
guy's talking about.
Ooh, be
it can be
horny.
made contagious. Like the words of a
Yes, they can be made contagious. That's why laughter is contagious. It doesn't mean that you can suddenly spin your desire for women and turn that into desire for you.
Yeah.
song you can't get out of your head.
Your
Okay.
words are
Women
powerful, but they're
have
not
known this for
powerful enough to
years.
literally mind control people. I'm
The
sorry.
only thing that's powerful enough to do that is the brain. And the brain can will away so much shit. Hell, people can survive cancer because their brain is that bullshit.
Yeah.
Even
People
Brain.
willingly vote
Brain.
Democrat. People willingly vote Democrat. I don't know like what he's talking about.
science behind it. It works for love. It works for desire. It even works for a
Okay, I'm gonna be real here. If you're talking about desire and love, okay, one, desire is not an emotion. Desire is also like arousal. Desire is simply a state of wanting. Technically, longing, it would be longing, not desire. But let's go to love. What? What is this man talking about? So he goes on about, he's not even explaining what's going on. He's just explaining, yeah, this'll work. What'll work?
Yeah. Again, it literally says that, like, this is literally how the entire video is going for this 30 minutes. He talks about how it works. Apparently,
No.
it works.
Hold on, this is like
He
a
said-
gamer fanfic, except unlike a gamer fanfic talks about how big the dick of the gamer is.
Right,
This one
but it's
texted
funny
it.
because
With
this
the anime
entire,
girls,
this
it's just
entire
bigger
video's
more.
concept is just like the first like 5 minutes are him explaining like how much it works and how awesome it
No, the
is to
first
be a
5
pimp.
minutes.
And then
The first
and
5
then-
minutes was a woman talking about how some guy used this trick on her, and she
Yeah.
rejected it because it was way out of his league. And then this guy comes in and he talks like,
Yeah.
it has 0 chance of rejection.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's like the first like 10 minutes are just like him explaining why it works. Then the next 5 minutes are him explaining this shit backstory about how his girlfriend cheated on him at Applebee's.
With his
And then
boss.
it's back to talking about how it works. We're in a loop.
arousal. That's why when a panel of young women on the internet were asked, is being aroused contagious? They said things like, yes.
No!
Knowing he's
They
aroused
said no!
makes me
Because
aroused.
arousal is not contagious. I don't know where you got this idea, but it is not contagious. Unless you flooded the room with an aphrodisiac. Arousal is not contagious.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
And people can tell when I'm aroused because I'm such a good girl.
What?
Okay, what?
Where did that come from?
All right, buddy.
Oh, that made me uncomfortable.
These are paid actors.
I don't like
Another
that.
woman said, there's never really a moment when I'm not aroused.
Are you? Who are you picking up off the streets?
what kind of drugs have you been taking, bitch?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think you need to go see a doctor about that. That's not normal.
I'm a good boy.
Her dopamine levels are off the charts.
I'm crying.
Holy fuck, dude.
She always has that urge to just shove her hand into her pants. This has
What?
gotta be a joke.
No, it's fucking Melissa.
And the third
This can't
said,
be
"Heck
real. This
yes,
cannot
it turns
be
me on
real."
And I give in.
What? Okay, so they found 3 women, totally random. These women are totally not paid actors. These women totally exist, and they all said
No.
arousal is contagious.
They're either paid actors or he's just making shit up about like what these.
No. These 3
Supposed women have
these
said.
3 women are the women he has at his velvet chair. They do whatever he says.
But still,
Oh,
when David
God.
told me all this, I didn't believe it at first. Then he yawned. And of course, I yawned back.
What?
Oh wait, I think I. Wait, what?
I'm sorry. Who yawns and then someone else is like, "Oh, I see that," and they yawn back. What?
I mean, it is contagious.
No, it is
Yawning
not.
is contagious, but I don't think it's the same as like.
Yawning is
You-
not
you-
contagious. Yawning is not contagious.
You've
Laugh.
never like.
No,
Have you
I've never felt the urge to yawn after someone else yawned. The only
Not all
reason
the
I
time, but sometimes you'll be like next to a person and they'll yawn and you'll yawn. You'll be like, oh, that was funny.
no, I'm never like that. The only time I ever yawn is when I'm tired.
I do that.
Think about
Also,
it.
his face looks so wrong.
Have you ever yawned only to have every other person around you start to open their mouth? And
No, bro, where are you
Your
yawning?
mouth.
Are you yawning in the subway or something?
Open your mouth.
Okay, I love how he says though, everyone around you. No, I don't think that's how it works. You don't yawn in the middle of a room and then everyone surrounding you suddenly simultaneously yawns at the same time.
That's not how it works, bro.
just let out a big
Yep.
yawn?
No, literally no one does this.
You probably have.
Exactly.
And maybe you're even yawning right
I'm sorry, is he saying maybe you're even yawning right now?
No.
now.
I'm yawning right now.
I'm not.
I mean, I might
yawn.
yawn just because I'm tired. I just got home from work, but
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
yawn because I'm tired as well. I mean, it's been like, what, 12, 14, 16 hours since I woke up?
I'm tired.
Well,
It triggers a
it's
predictable
5
response in
and a
other
half in the morning here.
Prostitute on the 30-minute ad. There's never a moment when I'm not aroused. Children are right next to her.
She's like, come here, little Jimmy. You know what time it is.
people.
Mm.
Sleepiness and yawning back.
Oh,
As
no.
David discovered,
Okay, no, sleepiness is not contagious. I don't know how you got that. How does anyone think sleepiness is contagious?
I can understand yawning maybe being contagious. Sleeping? Sleepiness is not. How is that
Hold on.
contagious?
Here's a question.
sounds
Here's a
retarded.
question about energy. If someone else expends energy, do you suddenly lose that energy as well?
Like your life linked to him or something. Like if you walk into like a fucking office building and
Bro,
people
these
are
people-
tired and you're not tired, are you suddenly gonna become tired?
No, these people living like they have soul links in their bodies.
Yeah.
out there are other triggers, even more powerful than yawning.
Yo, yawning is not powerful at what so fucking ever.
Yeah, you
Emotional
yawn,
triggers
you're just
that
a
can
mild
create intense
inconvenience.
feelings of arousal in women.
Okay, yell at somebody in public. Just walk up to somebody, stand in front of them, and yell. They're not gonna
Something
yell
about this-
back. If anything, they're gonna like jump. They're gonna flinch and they're gonna, what the fuck, man? They're not gonna yell back.
So they become so incredibly turned on that they
What?
Why? Something about this feels wrong. Like this feels like I'm like forcing them against their will or something. I don't like this.
This is literally the thought process behind those people who go streaking in real life. They just run
Yeah.
around with their clothes twirling.
It's literally
air.
like a super villain, like Stimp Man going around mind controlling all the women.
start to chase.
what is
you.
woman?
Now,
No,
imagine
no.
yourself in front of
Ask
that
myself
girl.
that
you
every
like.
day.
You let out a big yawn,
Cringe.
and you watch as within seconds she starts opening her mouth, her
It
eyes
looks like
moisten,
she's screaming.
and she yawns back.
I'd probably scream too if someone like that was near me.
Yeah, yeah.
But she's not gonna be yawning. Very rarely, if you yawn, will someone else suddenly drop what they're doing and go. They are not gonna fucking yawn back. That'd be weird as hell.
It's like a weird communication thing where you yawn twice and they yawn 3 times in response.
I'm gonna take this revolver out for a test drive.
Then you do David's trick.
Cringe.
Notice her slightly suspicious eyes, turning into bedroom eyes. that begin to start
Ew.
scanning your
Suspicious eyes. What have you been doing that caused these women to be suspicious?
This is literally like a weird This is like a weird superpower that's like so gross. I
It's
hate
been
this.
12 minutes and
Like-
he hasn't mentioned a goddamn thing about
Like
how
within
to do
seconds, like okay, he yawns and releases something into the air apparently, and it goes over to the girl and she yawns and she looks at him like what the fuck, and then suddenly it just clicks in her
Alright.
brain and suddenly she's like, ooh, hey there, handsome. I'm like, what the fuck is
up
going
and
on?
down.
All right, I'm gonna write this down. So to get girls to like me, biological warfare. Got it.
Conversation switches from a
Like, hey
polite
babe,
chat
you like white phosphorus gas?
to a very definite pursuit. All of a sudden, she starts touching you, complimenting
Oh.
you.
In real life, in public, what are these? You are picking up prostitutes, my man. They are not coming on to you because they are women. They're coming on to you because they are getting money.
I hate how she
asking
was
you
like,
questions that are
she
By
didn't
the way,
realize what was
yawning
going
has-
on at first.
Yawning has nothing to do with this. That's just an example
Yeah.
that he produced.
slightly inappropriate. If she's had a drink or two, she might even get aggressive, moving in close.
Aggressive? What?
She'll start scratching and mauling you, and then leave you dead in an alleyway.
and even putting her hand somewhere private. And yeah,
How is that aggressive?
I hate
That's
it.
forward.
I know that sounds like a lot of fun. And it is.
No, it doesn't.
And that's
Hey, is
I,
this your idea?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Look at her mouth, look at her eye.
Yeah, she's clearly either drunk or has some weird
She's
medical.
also clearly
problem.
got money. Look at her earrings. She has a
Yeah.
dress. What is
A
it?
wine?
Is that a
I think
bucket?
it's wine.
Is it wine
That's
in a
a-
bucket?
I think it's. Hang on. I think it's supposed to be like a bucket of ice with wine in it. Like people do that with beer. I don't know why. I don't know if you would do that with wine, but
Bro, just put it
Well,
in the
no.
fridge. Why are you carrying a bucket of ice?
exactly
maybe
what
it's like an
David's
outdoor party,
trick does. It you
like a fancy.
Well, an outdoor party, you just have this giant freezer with ice in it. You just open it up, throw shit
Yeah,
down
honestly,
in it.
if you want drinks outside, like just fucking put the wine in the fridge, and if people want wine, get the wine out of the fridge and then give it to them.
Or just plug in a mini fridge outside.
Well, if you don't have a mini fridge, a bucket of ice works.
Yeah, but a bucket of ice is just shit. Nobody wants to drink from that.
uses
Okay.
the power of emotional contagion to turn her on and get her to
How?
chase you. Listen, when David revealed his entire system to me and 14 other guys that weekend, I
14?
was awestruck.
How do you know that many people entered? Explain.
Well, he said earlier
Practically
that
jumping out of
it
my
was
seat.
like there was 15 people that was supposed to show up.
These two are
and
never
he
gonna
is one
get
of the four.
These two are never
Or
gonna
one of
get a
the four.
girl. This guy, if he shaves his fucking beard down here, he might get a girl. This guy looks
Yeah,
like
look
a
at that
trucker here.
Why is his mustache a different color than his hair? He's like Mario.
I don't know.
to go try it on girls. Now
Yeah,
this was
look at the
before the
top of
virus,
his
so we went out to
head.
try it at the bars. And 12 of the 15 guys had a one-night stand with a girl they met at the bars and clubs we went
You want to know how many other people also get one night stands? Often, if they are trying to in a bar, a lot.
Yeah, because they're drunk.
It's
No
very,
shit, they
it's
wanna
very
Frick
simple.
you, because they're drunk off their ass.
It's very simple. Very, very simple. If you're looking for a fuck, you're gonna get a quick fuck.
Yeah. I'm a sick
It-
for collecting.
As
It,
long,
it is very simple.
I hate it. It feels so wrong.
So I want you to hear
fucking Hawan the electrician serving as a bartender here.
I
from
hate-
some of
How
It's just-
how is she looking at you when she has this specimen in front of her?
Right. You look like fucking Pro Jared over there, dude. This guy is.
This dude looking like
Wait.
Jared from Subway. This man looking like this is the man of her dreams. All right.
My nigga Jake from State Farm would be offended.
the other guys who were there with me. Then I'll show you his trick. I'm 5'4" and 245 pounds.
No, you're
Five
not.
foot four. 5'4". What? No.
5'4", 245 pounds. Are you even a man?
Short king.
This
No,
isn't
he
a
doesn't
short
even
king.
exist.
This dude.
Like, there's
He's a dwarf.
there's nobody that big and that short unless he's muscular.
This dude's fat as hell. There's no way
He's
muscles give.
he's literally like a goblin man.
At
like
5'4", he should be at best 160 pounds.
So he's Yandere Dev.
he's a
No, Yandere Devs isn't he like 6 feet?
Oh my
No,
god, he could pick me up and throw me out a window.
Well, no, he's about as tall as Ao Oni. He looks like him too.
How tall is Aoni?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up actually, I'm curious.
Fucking 5'4", 245 pounds. This dude has a pot belly bigger than actual fridges. This dude takes 4 seconds to pick his feet up and step the next tile. So how tall is Yandere Dev?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think we actually ever got his actual height.
Hold on. How tall is Yandere Dev? Yandere Dev is 5'6".
That's... Huh.
He's a fitness freak as well. What? Are we
Fuck
talking?
no.
Are we
He's
talking about
not.
Yandere Dev? His zodiac sign is Cancer. Makes sense given his game is Cancer too.
Yeah, okay, I googled it. I don't think anyone has an answer.
Who is Yandere Dev? Yandere Dev height 5'8", 68 kilograms. How much is 68 kg in pounds? So he's
British.
around 150 pounds as of April 11.
He's not that thin if you saw any images of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he used to be that thin.
Yeah, but like he didn't actually look that bad when he was younger.
Yeah.
Like I know people like to make fun of his younger images, but he didn't actually look that bad.
Yeah.
What does he look like now? I'm trying to find it.
Aim.
Yeah.
He looks like
He looks like Ao Oni.
he looks like
Oh my
he
God.
looks like someone my aunt would hook up
He
with.
looks like he had drank grease from the barrel.
He goes to McDonald's and he drinks like the bags of grease that they keep.
With keto diets, grease actually is pretty good for you.
Really?
Okay, here's the thing about grease. It's mostly fats.
Yeah.
For the most, because the whole thing about keto fasting is, like, fats usually satiate the body, so you eat less.
I need
With-
to eat some grease.
No, well, no, it's not necessarily the grease itself that creates weight loss. It's the fact that you're eating less because you're satiating your body with fats, meaning you don't get hungry as often, so you eat less, meaning you lose weight. It's a slow weight loss process, and it doesn't work for everybody, but it works for my cat.
Does oil work? Can I go in my kitchen and drink the entire thing of canola oil? Will that work the same?
You can use olive oil as long as it's like an organic-esque kind.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking love olive oil.
Alright, let's get back to this fucking Teletubby in real life.
So I thought this technique wouldn't work for a guy like me. I was a virgin, and I thought I was too short.
He was a virgin and he thought he was too short. Bitch, people respect the
And
short
too
kings.
fat.
People respect the short kings. You're just fat as fuck.
And too fat. But now
I mean, I'm
a big deal.
5'11".
In my first month, I slept
What me?
I'm
Oh wait,
like,
I can't see.
I'm like 5'9", 5'10", I don't know.
with 9 girls.
Yeah,
and
Well, I'm
every
like-
girl I've had a crush
Well, like,
on.
I'm like barely under 6 feet. Just barely.
I'm
Bro,
like 5'7".
Listen
I think.
to what this guy says. He slept with 9 girls, including one he had a crush on since high
since
school.
high school.
Why would he sleep with anyone else?
Because he is an asshole.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Kinda weird.
Ashwin K. Let's find this fucker.
Go to Facebook.
Ashwin K. Facebook. Ashwin K. profiles. Alright, we're looking at Facebook. This guy has a Facebook. We're gonna find this fucker. Alright, we gotta look for a guy who's clearly fat as hell and short as hell.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. Granted, this is if he even exists. These 14 guys could probably not even exist.
Well, it certainly isn't this man. This certainly isn't it. Hold on. Certainly not this guy. This guy is clearly not it. So,
I just looked up how tall I am, and I'm 190 centimeters tall.
190 centimeters. Damn, you're like 6'2"?
Well, either that or 187. Somewhere
I
between
think I
those
found
two.
him. I think I found him. Here he is. He's one of these two. He has to live in... No, he can't be that. He has to be in America.
Yeah, California.
Well, not California. Remember, the one guy probably wasn't even living in Los Angeles. He probably traveled there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's no way he survived without... Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna find an Ashwin K.
Man.
Schwinn K. Even though I'm the last person who would try something like this normally, I obviously had to give this a try when I was invited to the seminar. The night after I got home, I used the trick to get a girl who'd been driving me crazy for years. She had told me she just wanted to be friends, but now, after 2 weeks, we've got each other stored in our phones as send text when ready. She loves
What?
it, and I love it too.
This is weird. This is
Edward A.
gross. I hate this.
Edward Richtofen would like to know this Edward's location to kill him.
I hate how it's like it feels like they don't like the girls have like
They don't want them. Yeah, they don't.
want it. They'll
There
say,
are
yeah, let's just be friends. But then they like manipulate it, their mind somehow, and they're like, oh, you know what? Like, what the fuck is
For
going on?
success stories like these.
Yeah, okay. Basically, the point of this 1 hour video, fuck these people. Fuck these advertisements. This makes zero sense, and I don't know why anyone's gonna be falling for that. Why has YouTube started allowing these advertisements?
I get these ads a lot for stuff like businesses. Like, you want to know how to make $1 million a year by sit from your home without all that business crap? Hi, I'm
I once
Cheryl
get- I once-
Green or something.
They what?
I once got one of those very long advertisements about yeah, being happy. 1 hour advertisement
1 hour.
for being happy.
That's sad.
Yep.
That is depressing. Anyways, this was Mystical Arcane. Don't do drugs, kids.